Great to be joined by Shedeur Sanders about an hour after you wrapped up your throwing session. How'd you feel like it went out there today?
I feel like it went pretty good. I feel like we missed a couple. We wish we'd have got back, but for the most part, I think it was the best one yet.
Shedeur, during this whole pre-draft run-up, what has been the thing that you have really wanted to accomplish? Look, you're not playing any games. Your tape is already out there.
Yeah.
So what you do here today kind of, for me, is kind of inconsequential, right? It don't really mean that much.
Yeah.
I know how you can play. What have you wanted to accomplish over the past couple of weeks, past couple of months as we head on into the draft?
I would say definitely it's getting closer with God. That's what I'll say is the most thing, because you gotta understand people come at you every different ways. The devil try to attack what's going on different ways. I know I'm one of God's favorites, so I know just getting that relationship, staying close to him throughout all this, it just helped me get through everything.
Specific to the decision to throw today, as Lewis said, a lot of tape on you out there already, and some quarterbacks opt not to throw during the pre-draft process. What kind of pushed you in the direction to make sure that you threw today here at your showcase?
Well, I would say it would be kind of selfish of me to not be out there with my receivers. That was the main plan. Will didn't get invited to the combine, and I know he was better than a lot of guys out there. So it was kind of like, and my brother also, he didn't get drafted, and a couple of my other teammates. So it was kind of just one of those things to where I want everybody to come here. I want all the teams to be able to be here, for them to get the shine and for them to get an opportunity in front of everybody.
I talked to your dad a lot about the kind of things that would help you be successful at the next level, right? So when you're going through this process, as much as they're interviewing you, you can interview them about what are they going to structure around you.
I definitely know that.
Exactly.
I definitely know that.
So tell
That's
us.
why they love me, they hate me. One day they love me, one day they hate me.
No question. So I'll tell you what, make them love you here. Tell them what does Shedeur Sanders need? What do you hope to get out of the NFL to help you reach your maximum potential as fast as possible?
All I need is opportunity. Simple. Whatever franchise want to change their franchise, and there's no doubt who to go with. I've done it over and over and over, so you'll be a fool not to pick me.
And Lewis mentioned again how it's them interviewing you and you interviewing them. But as far when they're interviewing you, if you're making the pitch as to why Shedeur Sanders should be the next quarterback of inserts team here, what are some of the strengths of your game that you feel like you highlight when you're talking to these teams?
Let me ask you a question. What's the most important trait of a quarterback?
I'd say decision making and accuracy, winning,
consistency.
That works too.
Look at the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Speaks for
That's how I
itself,
know
right?
I'm the best quarterback in the draft.
The
So,
consistency of
yeah,
your
I
decision-making
truly-
and accuracy.
So
it makes sense.
It checks all boxes.
Yeah, I got
At
you.
least the one guy, but I'm a Sanders. They can't put me through. I'm a Sanders. They can't.
You last played a game December 28th. It's been a long time. It's a long draft process. How have you handled probably some of the mental rigors that go along with it, right? People talking about you maybe going to this team, maybe going to that time. Your stock is, one day it's high, one day it's lower. How do you sort of handle all that comes along with this process?
Well, I'll say I have a great team. I have great support around me, and I know what the business is and I know what it's about. So I don't really pay attention to the media and everything, because I have a great mentor, which is my dad, that's able to tell me, this is just a part of what it is. So I truly don't care when I come out here and throw. I don't care who's there. I don't care who's not there. I'm out here focused on completing footballs, and that's it. So I don't know even who was here. That's how it is at Colorado games. You get all these celebrities, different people here. It's like, I don't even know they're there. I'm so focused.
Well, I knew they were there when we came here last year, and we did the game against Colorado State. I was standing down on the sideline going, is there a football game going on, or is this a concert? What is this down here? Because it was so tight. There's so many people.
Yeah.
What was that? Let me ask you this then. This leads me to this question. That environment.
Yeah.
Describe what it was like playing in that environment, and how even that, when there's so many eyes, so many cameras, so many people just wanting that are interested in football that maybe weren't interested before, how that kind of helps you, and how did you embrace all that?
Well, I would say I grew up with cameras. I grew up with a lot of eyes on me. So everything in life, this is the same thing over and over. So it's just going to the next level. We was at high school.
Yeah.
With negativity there. Okay, private school, whatever. We went to HBCU, negativity. We went to Power 5, did it, negativity. So truthfully, it's just like the same thing over and over. And I know life runs its course and everything is a cycle in life. So I just find ways to just get sharper each and every year.
Right.
Well, there you have it. Shedeur Sanders, again, just fresh off of his throwing session here at the Colorado Showcase. We really appreciate you joining us. Best of luck over these next 3 weeks.
Appreciate it, man.